I'm Minnie the Mom, and welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to talk about my thoughts on the 7 Deadly Sins. Now, I found this on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, listen, there's a beep. That means coffee's ready. Yay! Okay, the 7 Deadly Sins. If you know anything about the 7 Deadly Sins, that's pretty much what we're talking about, sort of. Okay, so my channel is about my thoughts on the animes that I've watched as I am learning to go beyond just what I knew of anime. So that is my take on everything, so I hope you enjoy it. Now, I try not to give you any spoilers, so just take that for what it's worth. I am horrible with names, but the good news is, or maybe not great news or whatever, I tend to butcher names. I just do. I'm sorry about that. I watch things in subbed. I watch things in dubbed too, if that's the only thing that's available. And when I started watching things, Netflix has tons of stuff that's dubbed. So let's tackle this. The 7 Deadly Sins. Your premise is this. You meet a young lady, Elizabeth, a princess, who is in search of finding, ta-da, the 7 Deadly Sins. And we are introduced to Meliodas. And he joins her on this journey to find the 7 Deadly Sins. That's pretty much your premise of this. Now, the reasons why you want to find the 7 Deadly Sins is the fact that we find out that they are wanted. They are wanted, that they are bad. You're introduced to wanted posters on all 7 Deadly Sins, and that is what you know. I'm trying not to give anything away. So we're gonna go past that by just letting you know that the 7 Deadly Sins are wanted for doing some heinous acts, and yet Elizabeth is out there to go and find them so she can recruit them to help her. Let's talk about the sins. My favorite character from this is Bond. He is just absolutely wonderful. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Meliodas, because he's just great. He really is. And Hawk is a pig. A pig. A talking pig. You know, in animes things happen, and talking pigs happen. And Hawk is a very cute sidekick. Now let's talk about this anime from a parent's perspective, because I think it's kind of important. This one is the one that I went, huh, to. Now, there is not nudity in this at all, but there is a lot of groping. And when I say groping, I mean it's not like subtle. There's no subtlety in Meliodas and Elizabeth. Absolutely not. Nope, not at all. So be forewarned about that. Now, it just becomes part of the anime and you are very used to it, but it is there all the time. I understand that there is this fan service thing that people want to see that. I would be good without it, honestly, just gonna say. It is just part of the character, and it is part of the character's charm in its own weird sense. It is very weird how you just come to take a liking to it. So yes, there's a lot of groping. A lot of groping. Did I mention there was a lot of groping? There is. But I will tell you, I have enjoyed the story. Like I said, it was on Netflix, and there's a season going on right now that's not on Netflix. Just letting you know that. Because in Japan, well, from what I understand, how it goes, my oldest has explained this to me, I can be completely wrong. When the seasons come out, like let's say it's done through Netflix or anything like that, they wait for the whole season and then they will then play it. So you might have to wait a while if that's the only way you do it. And last time I checked, it wasn't on VRV. But there's still other ways to find it. I'm learning a whole bunch through my Twitter account. People let me know. Yeah, love it. Anyway, so I did enjoy it. I have enjoyed it. It's really, I like it because it's so different. I like the battles. I like the characters. I adore me some Diane. I think that she is sweet and innocent and powerful, but doesn't know her own power. You find out that what I like about the stories is while you are introduced to the characters, there is backstory that explains the 7 deadly sins, and you get to know them a lot better. And I really, really, really enjoy the characters. I love me some Merlin. Merlin is just, you know, when you have someone who has this presence on the screen and just is powerful and yet is so sure of themselves, she is fabulous. That's right, I said Merlin's a she, because she is just, you will enjoy her. And again, my favorite character being Bond. Just Bond and Meliodas' relationship is one of those that reminds me of what Gon and Killua would be like grown up, if that makes sense. But it's just a really good, it's not a lighthearted anime. Well, they keep it light. The colors make it really light and bouncy and feel good, but the story itself is not. There's a lot of sadness that goes along with it, and yet it does a great way of keeping you engaged, and it's just rather enjoyable. So yeah, from the parent point of view, it's still all these wonderful things, but just know that there's a mature theme. It's not kidding about the mature theme. And it's not a language thing, it's just groping, like physical groping. If it makes you uncomfortable and you don't want your kids watching that, then don't let them watch it. But all in all, it's a freaking amazing anime. So I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to season 2. And that pretty much is it. I think I covered it in a nutshell. So have a fantabulous day, and I'll catch you the next time. Don't forget, love it if you'd subscribe, and even better if you click that notifications when you do, so then you know when I'm on, Mondays and Fridays. Bye, have a great day.